All right, so Jesper, you just wrote a column and you were urging Ueda Sensei to go for it. What are you expecting him to actually do? And the flip side, what Marcel Tillion was just warning about, is what happens if he doesn't?
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, with all this hype, all the leakages that we've had here, if nothing happens today, that would be, quite a disappointment in many different ways. The key issue, however, you got to focus on is that it's not just Japan having turned the corner. It's not just sayonara deflation, but it is a genuine pickup in an endogenous, in a self-sustaining cycle that has started here. And as a result of that, the emergency interest rate structure is no longer needed. And I think the Bank of Japan needs to show the world that indeed it is confident that the Japanese economic recovery is sustainable, no more emergency monetary policy, and put a price on money, raise interest rates.
Yes, but could discontinuity mean disappointment? And is there a risk that Governor Ueda may be inclined to wait for the next Tankan numbers before he makes a decision?
Look, it's interesting. I mean, you can always wait. You can always find for more data. But at the end of the day, let's look at the actions that Governor Ueda has already taken over the last year, because he has successfully reliquefied the government bond market, where now daily trading volume, you find that private actors are back at doing around 30 trillion yen. Before Ueda, it was less than 10 trillion yen. So he has successfully reliquefied the bond market. Now we're going to reliquefy the front end of the money market curve by putting a price back on short-term money. And as a result of that, the market in Japan is actually being liberalized by Governor Ueda.
Jesper Koll here. You took the words right out of my mouth when you said leakage. This leakage in the press of the last 5 days has been unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this in the last 30 years. Now, to me, that signals some form of communication from the Bank of Japan. And if that is the truth, what are they afraid of? And I guess I'm trying to ask, the central bank, the Bank of Japan, is not an island. No central bank is an island. They're dealing with a lot of things. What are the risks that they're worried about?
No, look, I don't think that they're worried about the risk here. What happens is very simple, is that, you've got, the Cabinet Office as well as the Ministry of Finance is being debriefed by the senior Bank of Japan staffers, over the weekend. And so, the leak probably did not come from the Bank of Japan, but from one of the ministries. Doesn't really matter, in my personal opinion. It's exciting right now, but the key issue is what the Japanese call nemawashi, that you actually do grind the roots, that you lay the ground. And for all intents and purposes, I mean, there's no shock that's coming here. There's no bazooka that is coming here. It is a normalization. The Japanese economy is being taken out of the emergency room and, starting to walk on its own.